This is Group 6 discussing the Fab Corporation's attrition rate. And in our group, it's Adrian Childers,
Kevin Ganal,
Edina Amatovich,
Wen-Kai.
And we just wanted to start by discussing the Excel spreadsheet preparation. If you look at the previously presented information, we added some columns here at the end, including the age group, where if you look at the definitions, we defined that as a 1 is less than 30, 2 is 30 to 40, 3 is 40 to 50, and 4 greater than 50, with an assigned macro using the if-else function. Once that was created, we were able to use that information to create weighted averages, including home life with work-life balance and relationship status, as well as age, versus if you remove age from that situation. Also, we were able to do a weighted analysis with the average of environment satisfaction, job satisfaction, and job involvement, as you can see on the people listed below. We also included one category with hours worked, where we took the monthly rate and divided that by the hours, rates per hour, hourly rate. And that concludes the additional information that we provided through the Excel worksheet.
Then when looking in this data on Tableau, we decided that we should look at the factors of age, income, the amount of hours worked, attrition rates, their roles within the company, and a work-life balance to determine what we thought the attrition was coming most from. And from that, you can see on our top graph, department job role. We have this set into 3 different departments: human resources, research, development, and sales. And you're seeing that the lower level positions, such as a laboratory technician or a research scientist or a sales executive, are having the highest numbers of employees with attrition. While as managers do not have very much at all, or research directors, there's not too many people that are getting let go of. And we think that that directly correlates to the amount of income that you're seeing between employees, whereas higher level employees are going to be paid more money and therefore are having lower attrition rates attributed with it. Then you can look at our overtime graph, and you'll see that typically employees that are working higher hours are having less attrition. This is based off of the count of employees. So you'll see you'll have 944 that are working overtime versus 289 that are all working overtime and still have attrition, whereas it's a little bit lower, or working overtime and they don't have attrition. When you look over at marriage status, it's something important to see that singles are having a higher proportion of attrition rates, with 120 employees that have left the company from a combined total of 470, whereas with married, you're getting a lower amount. And we think that that's just based off of a ability to leave a company without anybody depending on you. If you look at our second dashboard, we've got 2 more graphs, and this is just looking at the ages. And you'll see that the bell curve kind of tops off in between 29 and 33 years old. And that could be based off of unhappiness within their work life. They want to change, but you're seeing it typically around that position after about 10 years in the work world after a college degree. And if you look up at job home satisfaction, this graph pulls forward the average age group with the colors. You'll see that the younger people are having more attrition and lower satisfaction levels, and they're also working less hours in comparison, whereas with no attrition, they're 120 hours, 116, 113. They're typically working more hours per month than anybody else, and having higher job satisfaction with it. In conclusion, from the data that we looked at, we think that employees that worked less, had lower positions with lower pay, single employees, because they won't have family responsibilities to focus on, are going to have higher attrition rates.